cycles of life is all around. For cycles of life is all around. Cycles of life is all around. All around. I know, no. I'm just keeping it real now. Give them something they feel now. Trying not to be.
Once again, it's Herbalist Kareem back at you again. Now, I'm about to talk to you about the actual power of actually a business, and how credit don't matter when you have your own business. Now, see, a lot of individuals, they just talk about this and kind of give a lot of fluff, and they don't really go all the way in with this, how you need to segue over to something different. Now, see, let me just give you a few stats, just a few. Come 2018, it will no longer be, right now, 2017, it's already over 50 million people in the digital world working from home, having their own business from home, remotely doing business from home. 50 million U.S. citizens. Okay, so they don't need to do a brick and mortar. They don't need to do a 9 to 5. They don't need to actually break their backs going to school and college to get a BA or a master's degree and hope for something different. Those days are over. You in this actual trend now that you can actually get it, and you can get it quickly. Ask me how I know. Okay? It's not I'm just not talking about it. I'm actually doing it. So I'm going to teach this in actual details later. I just have a lot on the plate right now, so it's not happening right now, but you don't have to wait on me. There's several ways of getting it. Just actually start checking in places to find out how to actually get this and get that going for starting an actual business from home. Another stat for you: by 2020, it'll be over. The stats show it'll be over 65 to 75% of the U.S. citizens in U.S. no longer doing 9 to 5. That's a lot of people. That's over half. Over 60%, over 70% of the U.S. population will not be doing 9 to 5 jobs. Okay, so what does that mean? Okay, that means that actually being in the 9 to 5 is a waste of your time. Going to college, actually trying to, if you do the math on that, okay, it's already 50 plus million doing non-9 to 5 positions that don't require a degree. They're on the social media. They're using Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, using stuff, Snapchat. They're using things like that. Over 50 million people right now. So over 70% of the population in the United States will not be doing 9 to 5. So if you go to school right now, or you graduated right now, your degree ain't gonna really do much compared to someone like me. Someone that actually using social media. Someone that's using it not for just fun and personal use. They're using it for actually to promote the business, talk about the business, and actually build and put their information out there. I've been telling you that actually the United States is about commerce, okay? This matrix game is about commerce. Debt, good and bad debt. It's powerful, okay? So, what did I mean when I said credit is king, okay? Actually, with a business, credit don't matter. Bad credit doesn't matter when you have a business, just like the title says, okay? So, what I'm actually talking about is actually that I've said it before. You can split yourself 2 times. Oh, my bad, that's 4. 2 times. You can split yourself when you start a business. So it's like I've told some of you members over the phone, and those that actually pay for the consultation. I had to get away from the consultation because it was taking too much of my time away assisting and taking care of my own personal endeavors and investments that I'm doing. But when you actually start a business, you automatically become two people. It's like a marriage relationship. So any of you that been married before, you understand not just that relationship thing, boyfriend, girlfriend, or dating thing. I'm talking about actually signing on the dotted line, and actually, you turn that paperwork in with the actual the pastor or the minister, whoever actually does your actual marriage, your ceremony, and they actually turn it into the state. So you're not really married under God, or under your religion. You're actually married under the state. So they turn that marriage certificate in to whatever county that you got married in / the state that you got married in. So that state is the one now that can divorce you, because they're the one that actually helped you get married. And you join a contract with two people. So even though you guys have your own attributes, your own personality, husband and wife, or that whatever, and you know what I'm talking about. When you actually join part of the partner, or woman and husband, woman and man, you're now together, but you're really two separate people still. That's why they use that symbolization of pouring the sand, and they become one, but they're still two individuals. They're not totally one. One takes care of the other, and the other takes care of the other. They always have each other's back 100% till death do you part, which technically ain't happening no more, because people are still alive and just clipping each other doing divorce and what, like it's nothing, like it's light work or something. So that death do you part don't exist no more. People think it's a game, it's a joke when they take their vows and whatnot. Let me digress. Back to the subject matter. When you actually start a business, LLC, I'm not talking about one of them sole proprietaries, because you're still pretty much, that's all you right there. Even though you get an EIN number with a sole proprietor or a DBA doing business as, it's pretty much you. DBA, you can actually attach that to an actual LLC or corporation, any business. But we're going to talk about just sole proprietaries right now. Sole proprietaries, that's you. You're like merging yourself within an actual entity. You're solely responsible for the business. That's why they call it sole proprietary. But corporations, you're not. LLCs, you're not. You separate yourself from those right there. You can make mistakes and, be done with it. So you need to fully understand that credit is actually powerful when you actually dealing from the corporation or LLC position, because you can actually build credit within 6 months to a year from a business side. Now a business becomes a grown adult, around 2 to 3 years. So that's faster than a college degree. At least a BA is faster than a BA. You gain so much like power and wealth, on documentation, paperwork, the things you can actually do with a pen from a business standpoint, but you can't really do that, like payroll, W-4, actual 1099s, state, federal, medical, Social Security, so many things, investments. I can go on and on what you actually can do from an actual business position versus via an actual individual position. So credit is powerful. You can actually literally build credit within 2 to 3 years through your business, and start getting $50,000+ $25,000, $50,000, $75,000, depending on where you go from one institution. And you can also go to multiple institutions within that same week. It's legal. So just like you can do it personal in your personal, you can do it on the business side. So that's the power of a business. It's one of a mentee. And I've mentioned some of them already. Go back and watch my videos, okay? Ain't no fluff here. So when you actually dealing, and by the way, I'm about to either go membership with my course. So you better jump on right now when it's like $57 for a whole year. So it's going to be membership like $20, $30 a month. So I have to do that June 1st. So just side note, back to this right here. So anyways, when you actually create a business, All right. And now the business and you are separate, but you're together because you created. Now you're the employee. The business entity is pretty much his own entity. A corporation will use that one. C Corp, LLC, or S Corp. One of those three. So business has its EI number. You have your social security number. You are the employee to the actual business, whether you be the president, vice president, secretary, whatever title you give yourself. That's who you are. When you're leasing a building, you're always signing as your same name, but you're by your name, and then, comma, your title, or underneath your signature, you're putting the title of the business. But the real entity that's renting the building, the real entity that's renting the vehicle, the real entity that's actually purchasing this or applying for credit cards or applying for store cards, applying for vendor accounts, is the entity, the business. You're just a representative. You're the employee that can do all these things for the business. Same as a marriage, It's both of them have the attributes. You can personally get your own credit over here, but you're limited. You can't get that much. The entity can get its own credit, but it's unlimited. It's limited for a while until it grows up to be an adult, and then now it's kind of almost unlimited what the business could do by itself. That's the power of business. So when you guys are together, you guys can do so much as a team. So you do not want to not just start one. I've said that before. If you do nothing else, and I'll say it again, start one. Just continue working your job and open up a bank account. When you open up that business bank account, deposit your own personal 9-to-5 money into your business account. That's power. You do that 2-3 years, watch how many offers you get. Your DUNS number will be created automatically. There's 3 ways a DUNS number, Dun and Bradstreet number, is created once the actual entity is formed. Either you use the Dun and Bradstreet, the EIN number, and starting to open up vendor accounts and store relationship credit cards and gas cards and credit cards and getting like relationships with other entities. You use that enough, a DUNS number will be created for that entity with your EIN number. You actually can pay for one from actually Dun and Bradstreet. They would charge you anywhere from $500, $600, $700 for a Dun and Bradstreet number. Or you can literally just go get one from iUpdate, which is the government site. They have one that they provide within 24 to 48 hours. You get a Dun and Bradstreet. Business days, you get a Dun and Bradstreet number. So this is powerful. I teach those steps in the course. And that's what I offer. I offer step-by-steps how to start a business. That's pretty much it. A lot of other stuff is just bonus, because it's powerful when you just start a business. It's powerful. You can add, the trades come along. You can personal guarantee and unlink yourself. There's a lot of information floating out there talking about don't personal guarantee. It's a science with that. If you can personal guarantee, go ahead. But you can actually unpersonal guarantee, basically unlink yourself from your business when you want to. Now, of course, the debt has to be satisfied, but you can set it up in a way that you technically are not really going to be using the debt, the good debt. You open up an account and then you personally just waiting for it to post. As soon as it posts, and then you apply for other things, boom, on the actual business side, you turn around and release yourself on the personal guarantee. Boom, you're done. Most of y'all might have went over your head. You didn't catch what I'm saying. But it ain't hard when you start sitting back thinking. And I'm trying to promote thought here. I don't want you to run around here thinking that you have to go to college. You have to just get a certificate. You have to go work for someone else. That's it's not the time no more for that no more. The trend and the actual trend right now, the way the world's going, the United States is rolling in. You don't have to. You don't have to do all that. You can interview yourself. Put half of the effort, less than half of that effort, into your own business or your entity in social media. Study the actual breakdown and the procedures and rules to any one of these social media ones that you want to deal with, and you could take off. It's just that simple. Come up with a service or product, or your intellectual property is more powerful than just a product itself. You can actually turn that into and monetize on that. It's ridiculous out here right now. And it's going to be like that for probably 5+ more years. You know what I'm saying? And you only need a good solid year to get it. You can pay off all your debt. Don't sit up here and give all your energy to someone else that validates you off of a certificate, an actual college degree certificate. They validating you. Nah, you ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to go through all that drama. I didn't. I didn't have to. I'm not smashing on degrees. Degrees is a good thing when you use them properly, okay? Most of y'all just getting them for fun and whatnot. Or getting them because you just want to make sure that you have one, the first one in the family to have one. Or get a pat on your back and whatnot. But when you get it, what you going to do with it? You most likely going to be coming to someone like me to work for, okay? I know that. So stop thinking that when you start a business, you will fail. Those are for franchises. Franchises that actually put a good solid $1+ million into the actual franchise or business. And they got to wait about 2-3 years for their return because they put so much in. Okay. That's a different type of beast right there. But small businesses, they get it. People from over the seas and other countries getting it over here. And they're not falling on their face. You know, it's like simple. I went from opening up, this was literally like 8 months ago. I went from, matter of fact, this was actually in November. I went from a small brick and mortar that was less than 500 square footage, little studio doing my little YouTube videos in, to now a 1,222 square footage for a store, storage, and my little studio all in one in less than 6 months. I actually literally moved in there in December. And now I just moved in to the bigger spot. You see me sometimes doing a little background and, you know, changing what if it's different background, whatever, still renovating and whatnot. But this is all from understanding social media. Okay? So how can I actually sell a class for so cheap and still do the things I'm doing? It's powerful out here, you know, but I want you guys to get this information so much and so badly that I sell it for so cheap. And I give a lot of my energy up, and I can't really focus on the things that I'm doing. Like, I got a lot of things I'm trying to do for in the next 3 years. My plan ain't no 5-year, 10-year plan. It's like a 3-year plan. So in order for me to sit on my butt and watch the idiot box and actually go to the gym and just do the things I want to do in the community with the actually, health products and whatnot, I got to actually pay off all these debts that I got, that investments that I don't want to have tied in when I'm like chilling and relaxing, doing the things that I want to do. So I'm putting my work in, but I pull off of that and I relax from that because I want to make sure you get the same tools that I have, because I'm really honestly trying to teach you how to fish. Okay? I'm not selling you no fish. Well, it's a Portia fish, but I'm not, selling you a fish that costs a kind of like a shark price or a whole big bass. Right? I'm you getting the price of a sardine price. You getting the sardine price versus going in there and they charging you the actual big old slab of a whatever. You know what I'm saying? Go to a farm and you get the authentic, organic, big piece of meat. Boom, half side of the cow. And you can store it for a year and eat off of it. That's what I'm giving you. I'm giving you a bulk amount of meat. Even though you shouldn't be eating no meat. That's another side story. Giving you a big bulk of meat for the price of like a sardine price. That's what you're getting from Kareem. And those of you that actually take my course, it's true. So I do that and I promote this course because I want you guys to actually get it out here. And the reason why I am going to raise the price and make it more of a membership thing come June, so get in now, because June 1st, it will be raised from around June. When I get around to raising it and make it a monthly thing, is because that I've been told that it's too valuable. And the energy that I give to you guys is so valuable that I should at least be getting paid what I'm worth. I just can't be throwing my intellectual property away while I'm pushing my stuff to the side and actually neglecting home. You know, I got 2 boys, a wife, I got things like that. So I'm not trying to give you no pity story. I'm just trying to let you know that those of you that are in my class, they know that I give a lot. So much so that I'm not really good looking out for my health people on the side. I've said this before. And I don't even answer to the actual emails like I should. I would love for somebody to answer my emails for me, but I'm an herbalist, you know. So as an herbalist, it's health questions that regular folks can't answer unless they actually understand the body, you know. And most people just don't understand the body. So to do my passion, they need me. So here I am trying to make sure that people that look like me honestly get this fire, you know. I know other people watch me. I'm cool with that. I ain't mad. But in order for you to get and know how to get out of this crazy matrix in like a shortcut way, I got to pause on my actual dreams. I got to pause on my passion. So I'm even thinking about starting an actual, maybe y'all can let me know. You let me know. Should I do a membership or should I just do one of these Patreon accounts or Patreon account kind of works on a monthly basis based off the person's worth of energy you put in. Donation, or should I do one of those? A donation account, GoFundMe account, one of those that actually, if you're happy with what I'm doing, and in order for me to keep doing what I'm doing and actually buying more equipment to be more effective with what I'm doing, boom. Instead of using my own personal resources to do it, you know, collectively, the community takes care of the actual teacher. And he's able to do what he do, almost like what pastors get paid. They get paid tithes to make sure the building keep going, and they can keep on coming every Sunday, sometimes 3-4 times a week, to give that information fire to the individuals that want it. And they get like actually donations and gifts for doing that. So maybe y'all want to do that for me. But I'm trying to come up with a way. The only way I could think of is membership, charging monthly. But if y'all want to just me to keep it open and keep doing what I'm doing, still charging the actual one-time fee, but give all of my extra, like I've been doing, the bonus videos, the actual the fire detail videos that people don't give, the actual coaching that people give that I'm kind of like took off on my channel, on my website, because I can't give too much. If you want some of those things going on still, let me know how I'm supposed to do it. GoFundMe, Patreon account, or just actually transferring over to a monthly membership. I'm gonna let y'all decide, because I'll come there and I'll check and see what y'all say, because I'm like and I'll go off the people. But most of the people that I already talking on the phone said raise the price to like $300-400 one time fee. I'm like, it would hurt me just paying that one time fee, and I don't even know who the person is about. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Credit is king, okay? In business, when you get this bad boy turning, it's so many things you can do. And on top of that, you can leave a legacy. On top of that, you can rescue your wife or your husband off the 95, because they're going to have to come help you. On top of that, you can actually write your own ticket in this society, because that's how they get down. This is their playground, okay? In the commerce world, the debt world, the good debt world, especially from a business standpoint, okay? This is where they actually have a lot of fun. And this is where they actually take advantage of those that just go on to work every night, you know, whatever. They ain't gonna, if someone even gets into some issues with me, my cars are in my actual business name and my trust name, my actually trust names, my actual pretty much everything that I have tied in to like tangible is tied in with my business or my actual trust. So if someone's coming to sue me, they don't know who they suing. They're not suing no black brother. They're not suing no so-called black brother. They're suing an entity, and they don't know how big my entity is. That information is not like out there for public. You might have one name on there, but all the board of directors or trustees are invisible. Ghosts. Don't know who they are. That's the power of an entity or a business that you run and you're the representative of. So anyways, you need to get to that side to have that actual paydex score. Credit on the business side is a paydex score. Just fire, and you can get like 150, 200,000 from one institution. One. So imagine if you went to several in the same week. That's a tip. But on the personal side, you playing games, wallowing in your pity and trying to struggle for a 700 plus FICO score so you can put down $10,000, $20,000 on a house, or either get the FHA, which is the best way to go. I'll talk about that later, on a home. 3% that FHA provides. You struggling for that, and it's very difficult out here to make that happen. So why don't you listen to Kareem, our brothers and individuals like me that's giving you that fire. Anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go. I done already talked 24 minutes. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I just wanted to let y'all know that, I'm real. I'm gonna stay real. I'm gonna stay genuine, whether y'all like it or not. And the trolls and whatnot out there, you can do what they hate on what they want to do. But I'm here to actually give y'all just an opportunity. And I want, when I'm done, 2017, the end of this year, or maybe the end of next year, when I'm done with this YouTube thing, I want y'all to remember that Kareem kept it real before I disappeared, and started really being giving 100% into my actual goals and dreams and whatnot. So I'm gonna give you guys a solid 2017 and 2018. The rest of this stuff will be just videos uploaded, staying there if YouTube don't take them down. I don't know. Anyways, this is Herbalist Kareem. I'm out. Much love.
We gon' let you know. I'm just keeping it, I'm just keeping it real now. Give 'em something, give 'em something, give 'em something.